Good evening, guys. It's that time of the night again for an audiobook, more on the Lord of Water adventure. And wherever you are tonight, I hope you're enjoying the journey so far. And let's dig in. Lord of Water, a book of true spiritual powers. Chapter 11, My Water Again. I've been working on larger and larger amounts of water to move and mould, as this is the only tool that I have to achieve my goal. I had been turning small amounts of water at a distance, lifting and holding small puffs above the water that appeared to be no more than small wind-blown whitecaps on the surface of the ocean below us. But I knew my ability was growing, lifting larger and larger aqua balls, then releasing them to explode across the surface. I asked my main dorsal pilot to work with me, and he turned in agreement, looking up. I formed an arrow-shaped air pocket just above him. My dorsal pilot rose to it and captured the water, forming an arrow on top of his upper back, just above the back of his eyes. I held the formation in place, and it became one with him. I could clearly see the air encapsulated within the arrow, and he was able to move about freely, with the air arrow lightly hugging above him. I asked him now to take it deeper and see how well it could withstand the distance and pressure. He slowly turned toward the lower depths, and it held beautifully. Then, as he began to penetrate the deeper blue, the arrow dissolved into a mist of tiny bubbles. Let's try again. We ran this through 3 more times, but each ended with the spearhead dissolving into a puff every time my dorsal reached the deeper blue water. I now tried smaller and smaller arrows and was able to, one after the other, achieve deeper depths. I was trying to achieve more depth, but then I realised I was able to just generate the air pocket at will. It was nothing to do with the distance so much, but as to what I am able to generate where I am. I smiled deeply and then lifted a large, swirling spool of water just for fun and let it swirl up into the sky. I can now generate the power of water at will, and have regained the pleasure and excitement of my purpose in life. I am Lord of Water. I have power and dominance over water. I am protector of water planets in this universe. Tomorrow I will take my first step into the ocean to reach the high point of this planet and secure the water stability for yet another 1,000,000 turns of the sun. My dorsal leader dived high and long into the air, many lengths above the water's surface. He landed with perfect grace and carved back into the depths of the ocean again, turning and taking place in his formation of my mighty warriors. I had forgotten where I was and looked up to find Gary had been there with me for I don't know how long. He just gleamed at me and spoke. "Wicked. It looks like you have found your space, my lord." Join me tomorrow night, guys, and we will find out what other Lord of Water spiritual powers may unfold. I'm Mike King, author of Lord of Water. See you on the next chapter.